Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna be a duck for a while because number one, I feel like I needed to go through a change. And number two, I was just looking for something different. So I'm a duck for the day. Maybe for a while, depending on my mood, but I'm gonna be a duck. Are we cool? Can I be a duck because it's a type of bird? Good. Glad we could come to an understanding. But more importantly, the review here. So, guys, I need to tell you about SpeedRunners. It is a fantastic game overall. But the main question is, does speedrunners hold up in 2022 and is it worth your time? Let's find out in this review. So, what exactly is speedrunners perhaps? It's a free run version of Mario Kart where you and three other players or bots run around an entire track and you get items and you can use them to slow down the other runner's progress from outrunning everybody else. And if a runner gets knocked out, a sudden death will occur where the screen gets smaller and smaller until everyone else gets wiped out. And if there's one runner still standing and they outrun everybody, they will get a point. And if you get 3 points, you win the match. And at the end of every match, you get XP bonuses, such as winning a match and using items to hit your opponents. And you'll unlock new things in the game, like new items, new maps, and new skins, perhaps, for your characters. And if you think about it, on paper, this sounds very well done because I personally don't mind a game that gives us XP as long as we're rewarded for it, as it's done rightfully. And this game, they do it in a great way possible. You unlock new maps, new items to use against your opponents, you unlock new skin variations for characters. I think the XP system is done fairly. Now, my only criticism I really have about this game, well, two actually. The first criticism I have about this game is the story mode. It's not existent. I'm sorry, but this is more of an arcade mode rather than a story mode if you really think about it. So, the way it works is you have your chapter select. You choose one of the 4 chapters. You read a bunch of generic text on a screen, you run 4 races, and at the end of the chapter, you're in a one-on-one situation where you face that chapter exclusive character, beat him in a one-on-one race, and you unlock the character, repeat for the next chapter. And you also unlock a nice little comic book at the end. I will give credit where credit's due. The comic books are pretty nice. Now, besides from the story mode, you can also unlock skins for that exclusive chapter character by playing on harder difficulties. And the difficulties on hard or unfair, they are pretty darn challenging, I will say. But the skins are pretty worth it. But besides from that, I want to talk about the online aspect of the game. It's actually a lot of fun, but in my honest opinion, don't know what it is, but I feel like it has a bit of issues. Especially because if someone falls behind, for some reason the screen doesn't fully go into sudden death until like 1 minute later, throwing some people off when they're in the middle of their run. I don't know if it was a technical issue or a bug, or if it was a lag issue, but this kind of was concerning to me. Now, besides from the technical issues I have with this game, even though it's like very little to none. If you're just playing this game on a normal day, just want to play online against other people, oh my god, these people speedrun these maps like it's literally a fucking Tuesday! Like, they're just la da 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 speedrunning like no tomorrow. Like, holy crap, how can we keep up with these people? This is the literal definition of speedrunning games at its finest. Now, besides from multiplayer being a fun time, another positive I want to say about this game is that the goddamn soundtrack is on point! Like, it just makes me want to get up and freaking dance at a nightclub! Like, the soundtrack is so well done! Okay, so there's one more thing I want to talk about before I get to the final score, okay? So, the maps I wanted to mention that I forgot to explain a little bit about, as you can choose between a total of 16 maps as you level up your character or your profile. Maybe 17 maps total if we're talking about exclusive content for Nintendo Switch and the PC version. And if you want even more maps, if we're counting the community-made maps, there's even more, as I still have to unlock more of the community-made maps. And yeah, you actually get community-made levels on the Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. And there's even workshop maps on the PC version as well. I mean, the developers didn't really have to do something like this, but I thought it was pretty generous how they let the community make race maps and people unlock it through XP progression. That was kind of generous of them, as we don't really see this kind of generosity in modern gaming that much. But other than that, there's also a practice mode you can try out, as you can practice running a certain map that you're struggling with. I struggle with a lot of maps in this game myself, and this is definitely a fun game to play. You can play this online with your friends, or you can go to a friend's house and you can play this game if you have it on Nintendo Switch, like I do. And you can play up to 4 people locally as well. And this game is surprisingly only a minimum of $20. Not really that expensive. I personally got this game when it was on sale for $10, and it was worth every penny. So, the final score for Speedrunners, it's a solid 9 out of 10. And it easily earns my title of great games. Besides from the non-existent story mode, that's more of an arcade mode, and besides from the occasional technical issues that I encountered playing online, I was easily able to overcome those, as I was having a genuinely great time playing this game. Playing it against bots on hard difficulty, medium difficulty, just in general, this game's just a joy to play. And if you play this game with some of your buddies, like online or on like the couch, like local play, it's still a fantastic game to play overall. And I can recommend anybody to give this game a try. As like I said already, it's worth like $20. Not really that much. And if you're not that comfortable, I can understand that. Wait until this game goes on sale. Maybe for like, if you see on sale for like $10, give this game a try. I'd personally recommend anyone who's a fan of racing games or competitive games, give this game a try, because there's definitely something here for you to enjoy. So, with this being said, thank you guys for listening, and thank you guys for watching this review. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below. Are you going to give this game a try? Are you going to pass on it? Let me know, and I'll see you all in the next video.